Hi there, Anna here. I'm a certified neurotransformational life coach, bringing you the know-how to tap into and trust your own inner coach so that you can help yourself to live the life you were born to love every day. So today, I want to talk about resistance. You know that feeling that you get when you feel really tight and guarded and you start acting in ways that you really don't understand? And what I want to talk about today is really noticing that feeling and where you show up with resistance. And if you notice that resistance sooner, then you can start to not put yourself in a position where you've made a decision that you are resisting, or not put yourself in a position that you didn't decide for yourself, and now you're sitting in that resistance. One of my favorite stories that illustrates this feeling of resistance and how it shows up. Way back when my now husband and I were trying to save money to buy a home and travel and plan for the future, we had 2 cars, and they were both his. And we also lived in the city where there was excellent public transportation, which we were using every day. And we rarely used that second car. Almost never. It just sat there. In fact, we probably drove it just to drive it around the block to make sure the engine stayed running smoothly and to avoid parking tickets and so on. So at one point, I had suggested to him, why don't we sell that car? And he said, okay. So I went about the business of creating flyers, researching how much we should sell it for, posting it wherever I needed to post it, putting it online on Craigslist, and all I really needed from him was to show the car, because I took in all the messages, all the interest, and I screened people for what they were looking for, and I just needed him to show them. And when those moments would come, he would be a no-show or not respond at all. It was complete avoidance, and it was really irritating to me. Ultimately, we did not sell the car, and I realized at some point that he didn't want to sell the car, and he just didn't want to tell me no. So this was how he showed up, in complete resistance, and it was really annoying and frustrating for me. Ultimately, it was forgivable for me because I just found out that he really actually didn't want to sell the car because he loved this car, and I don't know why he just wouldn't say so. And I gather that it's very possible he didn't even realize that was showing up for him, that's why he was resisting. So instead, he just showed up in this resistance out of integrity and created unnecessary conflicts. So I have a lot of personal stories myself where I'm the one showing up in resistance, and I notice what comes out is that I start to come out sideways. That is, I say or do things that I didn't mean or even want to say or do, and I wonder, what was that? Have you ever done that? So maybe I'll share some of those lovely stories another time, but for now, what I really want you to do is to notice those moments when you come out sideways, and notice when you feel the resistance, and notice how that feels in your body. So noticing is the first step to addressing how you can change your awareness and your subsequent actions so that you're more often in alignment and in situations that you choose, and not dragging out some horrible experience for yourself and for others. So can you see how this can improve your relationship with others and with yourself, your decisions and experience of life, and your overall valuing of who you are, even getting to know better who it is that you are? So I invite you today to start noticing your resistance. If you like this message, if this resonated for you, please comment below, let me know. I can share more videos like this. Follow me, share the video, subscribe, and always be true to yourself so that you can live the life you were born to love. Satnam.